The air in the living room was thick, heavy with unspoken words. Sarah sat on one end of the sofa, scrolling through her phone, a hollow glow on her face. Across from her, Mark stared at the television, the volume just loud enough to drown out the silence. He had lost his job 3 weeks ago, a secret he carried like a heavy stone. He told himself he was protecting her, but the lie was a wall he was building, brick by silent brick. Sarah sensed something was wrong, the slump in his shoulders, the hollowness in his laughter. But she didn't ask. She was afraid of what she might hear, so she played along, pretending to believe his stories about busy days. They had entered a silent agreement to avoid the truth, hoping to keep the peace, but it was quietly pulling them apart. We often think silence is kindness, that avoiding the hard truth will protect our relationship. But problems don't vanish in the dark. They grow. The unspoken truth becomes a third presence, a ghost between you. Mark and Sarah's story isn't about a lack of love. It's about fear. Real connection is forged in facing uncomfortable truths together, even when you're afraid. Why do we avoid the hard conversations? At the core, it's fear. Fear of conflict, rejection, or abandonment. Many of us grew up believing conflict was dangerous, so we equate peace with love. We hide our true selves, thinking our partner can't handle our vulnerability. We perform, hoping to keep their affection, terrified that honesty will drive them away. Sometimes we avoid the truth to protect our partner, thinking we're sparing them pain. But in doing so, we assume they're too fragile, denying them the chance to be a true partner. These conversations are hard and require emotional energy we often feel we lack. Life is busy, so we procrastinate. Tomorrow, next week, after things calm down. But life rarely calms down, and avoidance only lets problems grow. The absence of fighting isn't the presence of harmony. Avoidance is a temporary shelter, not a solution. Each day we wait, the mountain of resentment grows. We think we're protecting love, but we're building walls. The cost is intimacy. Avoidance is the architect of distance. Avoidance invites ghosts, unspoken feelings, unresolved issues, lingering resentments. At first, it's subtle, a growing distance, conversations reduced to logistics. The laughter fades, and meaningful connection slips away. You start to share your inner world with others, not your partner. Resentment grows from every unspoken annoyance or worry. Each issue becomes silent evidence against your partner. You interpret their actions through a negative lens. The relationship becomes a stale script, haunted by what's unsaid. The most tragic loss is curiosity. You stop asking, stop caring to know. The vibrant story of your life together is replaced by routine. The ghosts of silence suffocate intimacy. Imagine your relationship as a garden. Every avoided conversation is a weed left to grow. At first, it's harmless, but soon, weeds choke the life from your flowers. Unspoken issues tangle around your connection, eroding trust and intimacy. Physical closeness fades. A hug feels hollow, a kiss like a lie. The bed becomes the loneliest place in the house. Misunderstandings multiply. You fill in blanks with worst-case scenarios. You become a detective, searching for clues of neglect or betrayal. The result is profound loneliness, together but miles apart. In trying to avoid conflict, you lose the feeling of being seen and understood. The relationship may survive, but the connection withers. Avoidance is the slow erosion of us. If avoidance is a wall, vulnerability is the bridge. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's courage. It's saying, this is me, this is what I feel, this is what I fear. When one partner is brave enough to be real, it invites the other to do the same. Suddenly, it's not you versus me, it's us versus the problem. Difficult conversations become opportunities for deeper connection. Intimacy is about letting your partner see the parts you hide from the world. Each honest conversation adds resilience to your bond. You learn your relationship can hold disagreement and imperfection. Trust grows with every respectful, open exchange. Disagreement no longer feels like disaster. Vulnerability becomes a well-traveled path, not a leap of faith. The bridge you build together is stronger than any wall of silence. This is where true intimacy is born. Facing hard conversations isn't just about solving problems. It's about building your relationship. The relief is immediate. The energy spent on avoidance is suddenly freed. You make space for joy and genuine connection. Sharing struggles lets your partner truly see you, deepening emotional intimacy. Unconditional love grows when you're loved for your whole, imperfect self. Working through challenges together makes you a stronger team. You develop a shared language for conflict and a toolkit for facing life's pressures. Your bond becomes more resilient and flexible. Embracing hard conversations reignites curiosity. You see your partner as ever-evolving. You listen more deeply, ask more questions. The relationship becomes a journey of discovery, not a static destination. The promise isn't a life without problems, but a partnership strong enough to face them all. That's what keeps love alive. Starting a difficult conversation can feel daunting, but the anticipation is often worse than reality. Begin with a gentle invitation, not an accusation. Choose a calm, neutral time when you can both be present. Say, I'd love to talk about something on my mind. Is there a good time for you? Use I statements. I've been feeling overwhelmed, instead of, you never help. This shifts the focus from blame to your own experience. Be clear about your positive intention. I love you, and I want us to feel closer. Frame the conversation as a team effort, not an attack. Start small. Don't try to solve everything at once. The goal is to feel heard and respected, not to reach a perfect solution. Each small success builds confidence for bigger conversations. You're learning a new skill together. Once you begin, the goal isn't to win, it's to understand. Shift from debating to listening. Practice active listening. Put down your phone, make eye contact, and really hear your partner. Reflect back what you hear. So you're feeling unappreciated because this confirms understanding and makes your partner feel validated. If emotions run high, ask for a pause. I'm overwhelmed. Can we take a break and come back? Use the break to calm down, not to escape. Look for points of agreement and validate your partner's feelings, even if you disagree. Say, I can understand why you'd feel that way. Validation isn't agreement. It's recognizing their experience as real. Empathy transforms tension into connection. Remember, you're allies, not adversaries. Graceful conversations build trust. Mastering difficult conversations isn't about a conflict-free relationship. That's a fantasy. Real relationships are textured, complex, and sometimes messy. The goal is to stay connected, even in disagreement. Every time you turn toward your partner with honesty, you vote for connection. These moments are the true work of love, transforming romance into partnership. In challenge, the deepest trust and intimacy are forged. Imagine Mark finally saying, "Sarah, I lost my job," and Sarah reaching for his hand. "We'll figure this out together." The wall crumbles. The ghosts vanish. They haven't solved every problem, but they've restored their connection. This is the invitation for all of us, to be brave, to be vulnerable, to choose connection over avoidance. It takes courage, but the reward is immeasurable. You gain the freedom to bring your whole self to the person you love. You're met with love in return. This is the art worth mastering.